Hi, and welcome to the Skincarma Pod. I'm Carmine, the creator and voice of the Skincarma Blog. With more than 25 years in beauty as a brand builder, copywriter, and skincare junkie, I'm putting my product wisdom and expertise to work demystifying skincare. On today's episode of the Skincarma Pod, I'm joined by Maya Myers and Tzvi Ginzburg, the founders of All Moringa. From farm to family, Ghana's rich soil to your morning smoothie, Maya and Tzvi are spreading the power of the miracle tree. Maya Myers and Tzvi Ginzburg, All Moringa's husband and wife dynamic duo, turned their shared passion for wellness, sustainability, and family into a thriving brand built around one extraordinary plant, the Moringa oleifera. For over 20 years, Tzvi's agricultural roots and Maya's wellness vision have blossomed into a movement that's redefining what it means to nourish your body naturally. They're growing wellness from the ground up. Whether you're looking for immune support, inflammation management, overall balance, or visible radiance, All Moringa is proof that when you grow with purpose, you thrive with purpose. I'm excited to dig into their story, the science, and the soul of the miracle tree, and this miraculous brand. Let's do this. Let's meet Maya and Tzvi. Maya, Tzvi, hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great. I'm loving my tea.
Yay. Cheers.
Cheers. Everybody's got their own Moringa tea. I'm obsessed. Maybe this is exactly what you guys intended, but I feel like I'm having like a holistic experience with the leaf. Like if I'm using the cream, there's you sent over 3 oils, and one is the leaf and seed oil, and there's that pungent leaf smell that I'm obsessed with. It's in the tea, it's in the powder. I love it. I love everything that's super herbal. So it's kind of the brand for me. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of encapsulates our obsession with it. We love it, and
Yeah, I completely get it.
I mean, it really is a miracle tea. It's such a magical experience that I don't know. I feel like I drink our tea every morning and every night, and it's like my medicine. It's my medicine. It's my nourishment. It's my calm. So
that's a good way to put it. It feels kind of medicinal, and we'll get into what the significance of that is. But first, I want you both to share who you are, where you hail from, how you met.
We're diving in.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm Maya. Like you said, this is Tzvi. We're married.
Mm-hmm.
We met the good old-fashioned way of online dating.
Oh, wow.
But we were living 10 minutes away from each other, so that was convenient. And we're both from Israel, so that we have the cultural connection. I don't have an accent. He does. He arrived later after I did. And what else we want to tell him?
Yeah, my first of all, my first encounter with Moringa was in Africa. After I finished the army, I got a proposal from a very good friend of mine that his father owned a farm in Ghana, and they grew passion fruit, and he wanted someone to go there and to manage the farm for him. So his son didn't want to do it. So I was by accident. I was at the same room when he proposed, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I can do it. Then the next day, a month later, I landed in Ghana, Africa. I never had the agriculture background. I learned everything. I had a mentor over there that taught me all about growing the passion fruit and the pitaya that was the main crop. And I spent a wonderful 4 years over there. We grew passion fruit and we exported to Europe. And how I met Moringa was, I think it was a year after I arrived. I had some fatigue and health issues. And I noticed that some of the local farmers, they grow a tree that they take and they use it every time they don't feel good or to supplement them. And they actually offered it to me I never heard about moringa before, and I started to take it. I crushed the leaves and I just had it in a tea, and it actually helped my wellness and helped my. After a month that I took it, I felt much better, much more energized. I was not as I don't know, less energy. I was very.
Well, you had some skin issues too.
I had some skin issues, yeah, but yeah. And later on, I just fall in love with the tree, and I learned all the benefits, and I learned that people are using the tree for thousands of years. They call it the miracle tree because the whole plant, you can actually use the whole parts. So you can use the leaves like we do, you can use the seeds like we do, you can actually cook the pods that the seeds are inside. It's like long pods. You can cook them inside food. Even the flowers have medicinal benefits.
So can you I think almost everybody who's listening to this is new to moringa, and can you just kind of break down specifically the benefits of maybe the leaf, the extract, the oil, on nutritional benefits, and then you mentioned that you had skin problems, and how did it benefit you then?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the tree, it's I'm going to give you a little. So there's two elements that we use in our products that I think are the most potent part of the tree. Mm-hmm. And so there's the leaves, which is the nutritional aspect. And then Tzvi mentioned the pods. So there's these pods and there's seeds in there, and you can cold press them and get an oil. And so that oil is topical that you use you can cook the seeds and eat them, but the oil that you get is topical. And so just to give you a little cheat sheet, and we'll go into the benefits, but just so you can see the abundance of the leaves.
Yeah.
I'm going to read off my cheat sheet because I always miss something, and
for it.
It's overwhelming how amazing it is. It's 92 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatory agents, 18 amino acids, including the 9 essential amino acids that our bodies need to produce. And I think there's only 4 plants in the world that actually do that. It's a complete plant protein, so 25% of it is protein. It's 7 times more vitamin C than oranges, 10 times more vitamin C than carrots, 17 times more calcium than milk, 9 times more protein than yogurt, 15 times more potassium than bananas, and 25 times more iron than spinach. And it's got a myriad of antioxidants and vitamins. So that, if you think of, okay, what are the benefits, right? What do I do when I get all that? It's a complete immune boost. It's protein, which we all need, a clean protein. It's liver function, brain function, kidney function, muscle functions. Athletes take this for post-workout, or, professional athletes take it. I said anti-inflammatory. So this is where the skin comes in, right? When your body is healthy and when you feed it right with clean ingredients, that's going to produce healthy skin, right? Healthy skin is beauty. Right. So this is kind of the approach of how we start bringing in the skincare, which in the leaves are the power of the tree. The seeds, however, have a lot more in them than, you say, the comparative seed oils that we talk about, like jojoba and almond and all that. So we've got in the seeds, let me flip so I don't miss anything. It's got the fatty acids, so it's got oleic acid, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. It's got the whole list of fatty acids. I won't go into them right now, but it's got vitamin E, vitamin C, minerals, calcium, magnesium, zinc, and then amino acids. So it's also in abundance, right? So our philosophy, our goal, right, is to feed the body from the inside and the outside. Right. So,
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a very big nutshell of what's amazing about this tree.
Well, I was going to mention the brand is probably the most complete brand in terms of wellness, like merging wellness and skincare, that I've come across. A lot of brands, will have a tea, or they won't have a powder. That's just super unique. But they'll dabble, I guess. There's skincare brands that dabble in wellness, and maybe some wellness brands that might dabble in skincare. But this is the most complete holistic I've seen. So let's just just go straight into the products themselves, because that's what's really so fascinating to me. There are 3 facial oils, right? There's a face cream. There's 2 dietary supplements, superfood powders. And a lot of people are familiar with that. We all make, we're serious about our health. We make healthy shakes in the morning. I make 2, in fact. I make one before I go on my bike ride, and then when I come back, I have fresh apple juice in my NutriBullet. And I decided for some reason that's when I wanted to put the powder. That's where I wanted to put the powder. Not for some reason in my protein shake, maybe because I was doing other things, or I forgot it one day, and I just am obsessed now with my apple juice and my teaspoon.
Oh my God, that's a drug making.
It's crazy, and I love the flavor of it. And then there's also 2 teas. Am I missing anything? Capsules?
Yeah, we have the powder. The leaves come in a powder form and in a capsule form. We have also moringa with turmeric and black pepper capsules. Yep. And we have another powder which is moringa with ashwagandha.
Got it. So here's this is the oil that I'm obsessed with. It's the leaf and seed synergy oil, and it has this really deep, like, green tint to it. I love this. I love the whole experience of it. The smell of it's incredible. The feel on the skin is incredible. So talk to me about these oils. There's 3 oils. Break those down for me.
So this specific oil is something that no one else ever did before. What we did, we actually took the moringa seed oil and we took the powder and we infused them together. That means we let the powder sit inside the oil for more than 30 days and let the oil absorb all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals that the powder offers, that usually you take orally.
Yeah.
So now this oil contain all the abundance of vitamin and nutrients that the leaf contain in an oil form. So the oil and the seed, the oil and the powder are basically combined together to create this amazing oil that you are holding in your hand.
That's fascinating. Where'd you come up with that idea?
I don't know. I love playing with all kinds of extracts, and I love to try new things and see how things are working. And I prefer to do that instead of just mixing a lot of things. I know that the best way to actually extract anything from to extract anything into oil is basically let it sit for a month. And people are doing it with different kinds of oils and different kinds of things. But I just thought about the fact that nobody ever tried to do it with the moringa and the powder.
So
go ahead.
The thing that you were talking about, that everybody loves, our health routine and our supplements, whatever. So there was 2 things that I wanted to note on what you just asked Tzvi about. Was one, people take a myriad of supplements and powders and, all of the kind of the other brands that you were mentioning also that dabble, say, oh, we put these ingredients together and all these ingredients. You don't need all those ingredients. This is from one source, and it's got everything. So that's one thing. And the other thing is just to jump on what Tzvi is saying, is that you can eat or you can put things on your skin. And it doesn't really matter, because after 30 seconds, your skin absorbs everything that you put in your skin. So whether you've got the leaf extract orally, or you've got it in your oil, in your skincare product, you're still getting all those nutrients, right?
This is the oral leaf extract. Yes. Yeah, there you go.
No, so this is that's pure leaf powder.
Got it.
Right. So that's a pure leaf powder. And so just to touch on what you were saying before, which I think we have all of them here. You were talking about the synergy oil, which has the powder that you're looking at right now. That is that powder extracted into or combined with the pure seed oil.
Mm-hmm.
So that will kind of segue us into the pure seed oil, which is just the pods. Do we have this one here? I know we don't have, you have the pure seed oil. Right? So it's basically, yeah, that's the powder.
Yeah.
So we have that powder. You can make it into smoothies or cook with it. We put it in our kids' pancakes, sneak it into everything you can.
Do? That's
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. we get it in there in however way we can.
It actually reminds me of matcha, now that you bring that up, when I make matcha pancakes.
Without the caffeine, so it doesn't give you the high and the low. It just gives you steady energy because, again, all the abundance that support you and your immune system.
Yeah. Sorry, Maya, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. So the powder, if you're not like a smoothies person or whatever, then you can take that same powder in the capsules format, right?
Got it. Yes.
I take capsules in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then so back to the oils, there's also just the pure oil, which is the seeds, cold pressed, natural extractions, and that's pure seed oil. And that is, as well as the spinach oil, is completely versatile for everything. So we and this is kind of back to how when we met, I also to Moringa. He had some products, skincare products, that he had from a local farm in Israel, where we're from, and I became obsessed. I was able to. I never had any stretch marks when I was pregnant. I put it on my belly every day. I was able to get rid of hormonal melasma that I had developed. It evens out your skin tone. Our kids have never had a diaper rash. You can use it it helps produce collagen. So it's incredible for the face just as a treatment. It's good for your hair and hair growth, scalp, beard, abrasions, healing, like wounds. We're not supposed to say the word healing, but promotes healing for wounds. So there's that pure oil. And then aside from that, we have oil that's certain infusions, right? So we have the pure oil that's infused with blue lotus for
got it. Yeah, that's this one.
Ignorance. Yeah. We have one with lavender. We have one with ylang ylang. So there's a number of more, I guess, spa experiences with our oils. And then we developed our face cream. And then we also have a body recovery balm. We have a number of them. Yes.
This face cream, and I think I told you, I don't understand how you got this texture. The texture is like nothing. It's super thick, but it's not greasy.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about moringa oil, because it's an oily oil. It's almost like a dry oil. When you put it on, your skin will absorb it and it'll drink it up within minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely get that in this face cream. It has the most unique texture of a face cream moisturizer I've ever seen.
Oh, we love that.
I can't even describe it. It's like, I don't know. It's like pudding. It's so... Have you tasted it yet?
I taste it. But I do always say, and I don't know if it's the right word, marketing wise or whatever, but I feel it like my skin feels like velvet afterwards.
Yeah. Well, it feels like cashmere. So the product feels like cashmere, and it goes on, it makes your skin feel like velvet. There you go. We can brainstorm marketing messaging while we're on here. I mean, that's what I do in my day job. So
let's do it.
Perfect.
We're hired.
Yeah, thank you. Hired right here live on the pod. Incredible moisturizer. And these things could not have come at a better time for me because it's starting to get very cold here. I recorded a podcast 2 days ago and I had gloves on in my own apartment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so, my skin is going to start drying out and my neck is going to start hollowing out. And I'm just...
Load it on.
It's starting to hollow out now, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie. No, I'm just kidding. But this, it's like these products are perfect for dry skin, and I'm assuming irritated skin as well, because you talked about soothing irritation and inflammation and all of that.
Yeah, anti-inflammatory properties.
Yeah. And then, of course, I'm obsessed with my morning powders. That powder is so cool. I have not cooked with it yet, but now you've inspired me to, maybe pursue that over the weekend. I need to make moringa pancakes.
Yeah. I mean, we just, we sprinkle, if they're too green, they'll know, but just a little bit in there, get a little.
Yeah, but then you could just blame it on the Grinch.
Yeah,
that is true.
Right? Get them obsessed with it over the holidays. The Grinch made pancakes this morning while you guys were in bed. Well, speaking of family, I read that line from our family to yours on the website. I think it's so sweet, and it seems like it's core to the brand ethos. Like, what has, so you guys seem to have met over moringa. It sounds to me like Maya fell in love with moringa before she fell in love with you.
No, it's the whole package.
Maybe concurrently. So, like, what has being partners in life and business been like for you? Like, it's kind of cool. You're raising a family and raising a brand at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, we did everything at once.
Yeah, you did.
Super busy. We have the children, and Maya has a job that it's still doing. She's a photographer, but she's dancing in 2 weddings. All the photography and the business.
Yeah,
and she's a wedding photographer. So here you go. Yeah, and so I mean, it's very busy. We are here by ourselves. My family is not, I don't have any relatives here, and Maya's parents are also far. So we are basically 24/7 together with the children.
Which he loves.
With all the goods and the bad, the highs and lows. But in general, it's an amazing experience, and I will never change it for anything.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we dove in. I mean, we met older. So, our first date was like, kids, yes, like,
wow.
It was part of the plan. And, I think he was an entrepreneur in Israel, and he's so passionate about agriculture and the moringa tree in itself. And we just saw an opportunity, we saw that not many people know about it.
Yeah.
At the time when we were researching kind of what do we start, how do we do this, we had a couple of different business ideas. I remember going to like Whole Foods and looking, and at the very bottom of the shelf, there was like one bag of moringa powder, like row. And now you go in and there's a few different brands, and it's a lot more, it's known. And that is amazing to us, because it means that other companies and the industry, and the health industry, sees what we see. That, you go to certain cultures like in India, where it originated, in Africa and Mexico, you hear people and they're like, oh yeah, my grandmother cooks with it, and it's part of everyday life. And Americans just haven't caught on. And so we just saw a space that needed it. And my obsession with the skincare, from it, that I was like, let's make something of this. And we had an opportunity with a farm that his friend was managing in Israel, and we were like, let's just make this our own, let's do it. We're both serial entrepreneurs. So we just dove in, and at the same time we were like, time is ticking, let's make a baby. We were like, wait, we have to get married too. So we did everything at once, and it's been 7 years, and we're still in it. And I don't know if this is good or bad or whatever, but our company has grown organically. And it's, we don't have huge funding and, investors and all that. And we've grown it just with heart and soul, and from our own passions and our own experience. He had a background of SEO. I have the visual background as a photographer. So we've just poured our hearts into it, and, our kids know it, our kids take it, and it's just a part of our business and our family, and, our 2 girls, it's a part of our everyday life.
That's what gives the brand authenticity that you don't get with, most brands. Of course, big beauty brands are just, built, invented in a boardroom or, a conference room.
Yeah, we don't have endless SKUs. We actually use all the products ourselves. So when we started, I was the first products were like the powder, and then the oil, and then Maya complained about the face cream that she had. I'm like, okay, let's make our own face cream. And then when I washed my children, and I noticed that I cannot find a good soap that is gentle on the skin, that doesn't have all those ingredients and natural stuff that nobody
Is it
knows.
really natural?
Nobody knows. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a soap bar and we're going to start to use it and we're going to also sell it. Everything that we do, the tea, everything is from our family to basically to other people. So we actually use the products, and that's basically part of our business strategy. We literally use everything and we make sure everything is okay.
And we think that everybody else should use it too. Basically.
I concur. So so you're D2C strictly currently? Are you in retail yet?
We just launched in retail, yes. So we just started with some natural grocers, yeah.
Oh, cool. That's amazing. Well, there you go.
Yes. Yeah. So we're looking to grow that. And again, organically. So we're starting with some local markets in Los Angeles area. And this is our trajectory just to raise the brand awareness too. So it's not, we're not going in one way or direction. We want direction or another. We want to spread it evenly.
Well, hopefully Moringa's the new matcha. We've caught on the matcha craze.
Yeah.
10 years ago, it was acai, and now it's matcha. Yeah. So maybe Moringa will be next. All right, I have one last question for you, and then we'll go to a lightning round, which is just, kind of fun, quick answers. For each of you, what's one thing you've learned about yourself through leadership and building a brand?
The most important thing that I learned is that you have good days, you have bad days. Don't give up and just basically learn from your mistakes, because I made so many mistakes that cost me a lot of time, a lot of money, but eventually this is how you renovate, and this is how you learn, and this is how you make progress. So mistakes are part of the success for me. Yeah.
I think for myself, and this has been the case for myself with my other career as well, is just authenticity. I think there are so many influences, there's trends, there's, branding trends and marketing trends and ingredient trends and everything. And I think that you can be influenced and you can be inspired, and that's okay. And I think at the end of the day, you have to stick to what's your vision, right? Mm-hmm. So on the branding end and on building a brand, stay to your vision and stay true to that. And the same thing with growing in every other aspect. I think as long as you remain your true authentic self with your voice, your product, your ingredients, your visuals, everything, then that will come through. And I think that especially now, and especially in the world of AI, where there is so much done on the computer, I think that is what's going to help us stand out and continue to stand out, even as we grow, because we have plans of large growth, but, but I think that having our voice and our voice as a family and our voice into our products is what is going to enable us to reach people in the most authentic way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And it's what will differentiate you in the marketplace beyond just the Moringa.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do a lightning round. You're going to love this.
We're ready. Let's do it.
Ready? The first thing you do in the morning. You have kids, so I imagine it's going to be related to that.
First thing in the morning. Trying to wake them up.
Just go and start to make food. Basically.
I get them up.
We have our own roles. I just wake up straight to make the lunches, and she goes to the bedroom,
one that has a hard time getting up,
tries to wake them up and start their day.
Is Tzvi up first? Is that what we're saying?
No, I'm usually up. It depends how much they kept me up at night. I
got it.
Do have a routine where I like to get up early and make a cup of tea and just give it a minute before, when it's during the summer, I was able to get up an hour early and meditate and all that stuff. And now it's just the sleep routine has gone downhill. So now I get up with them.
The change of seasons does that. I hate that.
Maybe that's too.
It's so much easier to get up in the summer. Of course, the light, the sun is up, and in the winter, like now I'm like, and even the cat, like he comes up on the bed now, and he wants to lay down with me, and he takes a little nap. And he never does that in the summer. And now I feel bad. And I'm like, okay, I'll just stay in bed 10 more minutes because he's napping. Like, it's crazy.
And
whatever.
It's cold here. We're in LA, but we're like.
Right. Yeah. One wellness ritual you never skip.
Well,
you take your capsules every day.
Yeah, I take my capsules obviously every day, and long walks. Basically, yeah.
I have my my oil every single day. I put my Blue Lotus oil first thing when that's the first thing I do when I wake up. Before I go brush my teeth, I put that on. I put my Blue Lotus, and then right when I go to sleep, and I also put when I go to sleep a couple drops of our castor oil 1-to-1. So it's moringa and castor oil. I put that in my belly button for some good night's sleep.
Interesting.
For you.
Wow. Do you also sleep with socks on?
If I'm cold, but then I take them off.
I started doing that last winter, and I just realized, it's starting to get cold now. I had read something that helps you sleep more deeply. I didn't know the thing about the belly button. You sleep more deeply when you have socks on. And I don't know why that was. I have to go back, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT later.
So
why that's going.
Your feet and your tongue emit the most amount of toxins. Right? So that's why when you're cold, put socks on, or when you're hot, take your socks off. That's the first thing you should do. When you're sick, you should do a foot soak, because your feet emit the most. The bottoms of your feet emit toxins.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Tongue as well. Yeah.
Wow. Thinking about the moringa tree, like, what's one thing people would be surprised to learn? This question's good for Tzvi about the moringa tree.
The moringa tree has some unique compounds that are specifically for the moringa. It's called isocyanates. And research, they just started to do some research, and apparently it can help support your body in different diseases. I can't say the names of the diseases, but it helps your energy, and it's also good for blood sugar. So if you have high blood sugar, it also helps to support to reduce it. So these are the moringa has a lot of unique compounds that no tree has in the world.
Isn't that fascinating?
And also, by the way, you can actually grow the tree in United States if the weather allows it. In California, you can grow the tree. It usually grows in hot climates, so California is perfect for it.
Yeah.
And you can get the seeds. Some nurseries even sell the tree, so you can plant it in your own backyard and just enjoy all the abundance at your backyard.
That's fascinating. Moringa's the new marijuana. That's what it is.
Something we haven't tried.
These people next door are growing moringa trees in their backyard. That's crazy. I love that. Idea. All right, what's your spirit animal?
Oh.
I have no idea.
I feel like you're like a hawk.
A hawk?
Maybe. I don't know.
In a good way.
He's like a protector.
Yeah, in a good way, totally. Not the prey, not the hawk, like the prey hawk.
Dog, no.
Prey.
Yeah.
No, I just think of the wings.
Yeah.
Like an eagle. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I just answered for him.
I'll take
What's you? Then you give me mine, because I give you yours. I don't know what my spirit animal.
You are like a lion.
Oh, that's awesome.
In a good way.
That's my spirit animal.
Yay.
See that? That's cool.
He's brave.
Yes.
Yeah. She's also like a mama bear.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. All right, finish this sentence. The world needs more blank.
More love. Yeah.
Aw.
Compassion.
You both said it at the same time. That's awesome.
Empathy.
Empathy, love, understanding, openness. All of it.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, and last question, one word that describes All Moringa.
Yeah, so it's one leaf, one tree, thousands of benefits.
Oh, we have a tagline, people.
It's not one word.
It's every word.
I can
It's
say
every
abundance.
word.
Abundance. Yeah, abundance. That's our word.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect.
Every
All right, thank you.
there is.
I love it, and we need to trademark that tagline as soon as we get off.
I'm pretty sure
before this goes live. All right, thank you both. I really appreciate it. This was incredible. Thank you for sharing the brand with me and your brand story and the tea. Yay!
Yay!
I love it.
Cheers.
Oh, here's our logo. Woo!
Cheers!
Thank you so much, Carmine. This is such an honor.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Thank you for listening to the Skincarma Pod. Find more insights, real talk, and reviews of my favorite skincare products on the Skincarma blog at skincarma.com. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please rate and review this episode. It helps me to reach more listeners. Ciao.